Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Book and Sip.
Riley.
Right? Okay, guys, if y'all had spring break, then y'all know what happened, okay? If y'all are in Houston, y'all really know what happened.
Oh,
Shame
come
on
on,
all of you
Houston. Shame
guys.
on all of y'all in
All
Houston.
right. We heard y'all pass along some stuff.
All the stuff.
All the stuff, apparently, stuff that
Never even
new
heard of before y'all.
discoveries were being made.
Houston. Good Lord.
Okay. So some we had
I
our
guess
spring break. We're back.
Erica admitted that's what she was over there doing for her spring break.
I was nowhere near here. You know, I was during my spring break in that bed.
Yeah, I think that's what they were doing in Houston too.
They were sleeping though. Oh, sleep,
Yeah,
sleep.
sure. Tell us anything.
See, you said you were going to Houston.
I was supposed to be going to Houston, and then my bestie, she was up here in Dallas, and I didn't even see her. She was for the streets. She was for the streets.
See, see,
Seeing her real friends, I guess.
it's okay. It's
I'll
okay.
tag Tabitha in this I will tag her and
Right.
let her know I was talking about her on the internet.
We up here early in the morning drinking our coffee.
Yes, yes. You
She got her iced
can't
coffee.
walk without some sips.
Can't book without some sips. Okay. The end of somebody's wife.
Woo. We're a little behind.
Yes. All right. Ken. Ken tells Gemma to go back to Q.
Okay, can we just punch Ken in his throat? Because, baby, first of all, mind your beeswax. Why are you giving advice? Why you didn't tell Q to keep it in his pants? Where was you at when you should have been looking out for your boy instead of looking
Yes.
out for his wife? You worry about the wrong things.
So, in case you don't know, this dude Ken, they at a party, they're kikiing, ha and having fun, and he comes up to Gemma, why you all up on this dude? Huh? Why you on this dude? You need to go back to Q and stop running these streets. Eh, excuse him, you're telling me to stop running the streets?
You should have been looking for your homie. That's who you should have been looking out
Did
for.
didn't the person you told me to go back to just get someone pregnant?
And have her publicly put it all out there, embarrass all of us. Oh yeah,
Get
no,
out of my face.
get all the way out my face.
It'd have been a fight in that kitchen. It would have been a fight in that kitchen.
Facts, facts. Ken.
Now, my question is, was this out of pocket? Zeke's brother tells Gemma to leave Zeke alone.
Okay, so I feel like it would be hypocritical for me to say Ken can't have his opinion, but Zeke brother can.
Okay.
I feel like it would be hypocritical, and I'm not opposed to being a hypocrite. So let me tell you. No, I don't think it was out of pocket. I I think that he had a valid point.
Yes.
Because I don't think he was coming at Gemma really disrespectful or even sideways, other than saying, "Look, my brother is a good man." Where Ken couldn't even make the distinction. I know Q messed up and I know Q was wrong, but y'all have this beautiful thing y'all have built. It's always been this. I think y'all can work it out. That was not Ken's attitude. Ken
No.
was publicly shaming, saying, "You for the streets, you want to be a hoe, you want to be out here doing all this stuff. How dare
Yes.
you embarrass Q and all that? F Q. Q embarrassed me. You crazy." Zeke's brother, on the other hand, was like, "Man, listen, you still going through some stuff. You don't have yourself together. My brother's a good man. Please don't hurt my brother."
We already had to put him back together from his last marriage.
Right. And so I think he could see, because sometimes it's your own people. Sometimes it is your best friend that's constantly picking the bad dude. It
Mm-hmm.
is your sister that's constantly going after the same raggedy ragamuffin.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes you got to do what you can to protect them from themselves. And I think this was his way of saying, Jim, I'm not saying you the same as his ex-wife, but I see a lot of similarities here, ma'am. You still
Yes.
mad? My brother's a good guy. Don't hurt him.
So yes, we're gonna be hypocritical on one. Zeke,
Yeah,
you made the right call.
for me, I think they came from different places. The mentality was different, and therefore the meaning is different, and the approach was different. So I think,
But Zeke was still pissed when he found out.
I mean, who? It's my business, dog. Stab my business. That's human nature.
Yes.
I get it, but I don't think his brother was wrong.
No. No. I agree. I agree. Favorite scene.
I mean, Outside of
Okay.
the, you know what? Outside of the, I need a minute. Let me tell me yours.
So I would say my favorite scene. Ooh,
I just knew you was gonna like the New Year's scene with the tying up and the.
I felt like that was forced. I don't know why.
I felt like it was kind of out
Like,
of
yeah,
nowhere.
it was really out of nowhere. So that was
Yeah.
actually my least, which was the next one least favorite scene. That was my least favorite scene. I felt like it should have been my favorite, but it felt so out of place for some reason.
It didn't feel in that particular moment in this book.
Yeah. It's just like, here's a box full of kinky stuff. Let's get down.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
like, okay, sure.
I think I told you something different before, but I've had time to like kind of let this book, we've had a long time, let this book marinate. Um, I I actually enjoyed the drama. Y'all know I love drama.
Yes.
I enjoyed the drama scene of him, the provost at the coffee shop,
That was my
cute,
favorite scene too.
and the woman. I really the only I mean I wanted to see some fisticuffs,
I did
but
too.
um I thought it was great. The hypocrisy from Q, like
Yes.
"I'll always be my wife."
Aren't y'all divorced now?
She sure like to call my name, sir.
Right?
But to be your wife, she sure like so like the way that my name rolls off her lips. It sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
love it.
But the sheer audacity, you there with the woman and the baby,
Yeah,
talking
the
about
baby.
you how long you been sleeping with my wife? Forever.
Your wife? You ain't got one. Y'all married already?
I'm not sleeping with that lady with the baby. I don't know what you're talking about. But yes, that was my favorite scene too. And like I said, I wish someone would have swung. I wish someone would have swung.
I wish he would have told him up.
I do. I do.
No, we don't, yeah, we promote violence over here. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Not
guys.
gonna say we don't promote it. I
No,
like it
we
in a good
promote
book.
violence,
I don't want to
okay?
see it in real life, but I like it in a good book.
Yes. Yes. And y'all know my least favorite scene. And I love a good king. I do. But that was the least kinky king. It was
Yeah,
so out of place.
that's out of place.
Like she's coming inside, she's crying, she's upset, all this stuff, and it's just here's a box full of kinky. I'm like, I don't know why. The scene felt lackluster.
I don't know. I think as the mama here, I didn't like how he just was gonna drop his kids off in the airport. I
They
was like,
grown, okay? They grown.
I mean,
And props to his son and just be like, go.
to the skirt bad. Like the girl got you down bad, and you didn't even know if she was gonna show up. You didn't know if she was coming.
But just in case.
He was like, "Y'all can find your way home, right? You sure you got it? You...
All right, peace.
Yeah.
About to strangle his daughter. You left my charger at the airport. What's the matter with you? I'm like, yeah, he better
Felt
get out.
all that frustration. And then when he on the plane, he like, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late for my date with the skirt. And then you like, bye kids. I hope you make it. In New York, I hope you figure your way out. Don't get snatched by some cabbie.
Y'all got this. Y'all got this. Y'all grew up in New York. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to
I
do.
know what to do.
Guys, please make sure you love, share, and subscribe. We love to know your thoughts, any book recommendations. Let us know. Talk to
Yeah,
us.
good book recommendations.
Good
Give it
book
to us.
recommendations. And see, I had to put that in there. Q confronting Zeke. Our favorite part, and I had to put this in here just because it was so good, guys.
It was so, first of all, I know people can be blind to their own behaviors. I'm just trying to figure out why did he think I can stand here? First of all, what if I'm the mama? That was the other thing. Like they did, she's just gonna stand there and let these men talk about your ex, your why
Yes.
you holding this baby, and you're like, honey, go find this diaper or go look in the bag for this, or do you have that? And then he look up and see this man, and y'all over here fighting about a woman that you left,
And you're not that woman.
and you're not that woman. And I'm just gonna be standing here on the corner with my baby while they argue about some other broad.
Yep.
There's no way.
And see, I want to know what happened with her husband.
I know.
That
I know.
that's why I was like, I need another book because
Right,
there's some
can
stuff I want to know what happened.
we? Can
I,
you?
I
I was expecting to, I don't know. I want to know, where was her husband?
yes,
Was he just like Bobby?
yes.
Good
Like
riddance.
I already knew this was going on. All right, I'm having my own affair, so I
Right.
don't even
I
care.
was I was ready. I was ready to bounce anyway.
So that's what I know. I need to know what happened with them two. Just a little snippet of what happened with them two.
Yeah, that's wild.
I need to know if she ever ran into if Q ever ran into Zeke and Gemma together.
Yeah.
So yes, I need that drama in my
No,
life.
okay, the other favorite scene I liked, now that I think about it, why did I forget this? The attorney. The attorney scene,
Yes.
the divorce, the finalization of the divorce, and she came in, she was so gangster. She was like, "Y'all can leave. I got this. Let's everybody step out." Baby, act right, because we know this your baby, and I promise you don't want I will air you out.
And I have a picture of the baby. Don't this look just like our daughter? They could be twins.
And then I'm trying to figure out, but the only thing that kind of baffled me was with the confronting V and this Zeke and this, the scene with the attorney was like, but he already knew.
He did.
He, like I don't really know like what did he think he was going to lose by saying it was his baby. The baby got the name, the eyes, the everything, so he knew that was his baby. So why are you trying to act like it's not? And I would really like to know Q's mindset. Like, was he thinking that he was just gonna get to have two women?
That's what it seems like. He was trying to prolong the divorce. And I'm not sure if it was that he was gonna have get to have two women. I feel like it was more of the reputation of me and Gemma building this thing. Like it seemed like them being together brought money to the college.
She
And
was
that,
obviously bigger than he was.
yeah,
He was, I don't want to say just a coach, but he was,
he was
yeah,
an Olympic champ. I don't know if he was a champion, but he was in the Olympics.
but he was a coach at this point, and now she's
Mhm.
like almost like second in command. She's interviewing her boss. She's on the panel to decide. She's pretty high up, and her opinion is pretty high
Yes,
with the stakeholders. And he needed her to come to his events, like, oh, let me show you this. There's Gemma,
it's
like
my
this
lady.
is my wife, like all of that. Like he put her, and she was, I don't know. I just wonder, like, and knowing this was not his first affair, she had evidence of everything.
Yes.
Why do we do this?
Do this. The ending. I actually like the ending. I appreciated the ending. I like the fact that after she divorced, I'm not gonna say she shouldn't have completely ghosted him, but I like that she took the time to like his brother said, get her life together. Let me get my life together. Let me get my own place. Let me do the things I gotta do without you there, and then decide if I want you there now, or if you were just a rebound guy.
I know if y'all watch us, Erica is a big fan of the grand gesture.
Yeah.
The interview, the I think I'm happy with being somebody's girlfriend was very touching. And I can only imagine I felt bad for him because um I know he was lonely. He was in love.
Yes.
He was in love. And he just got shut out. First of all, the amazing patience that he showed. This is a very good book boyfriend. I might have to put him on the top of my
I
list.
know. I was like, he might have taken out my last book boyfriend.
I might have to take this one. This one might be mine because his patience. He was like, "I'm gonna be there for you regardless. Just drop
Drop
your
a
pin,
location.
and I'm there." And every time he was, I I don't know. I feel like she was right for getting herself together. I too do not believe she should have just ghosted him. To
Yeah.
not even had that conversation, like, I just need some time.
Just give me some time.
Just give me some time, but just like to just go. And the night that she went by, like he sent her the roses. Think about that. You don't even talk to this person. They send you a ton of roses. You show up at their house and then they just fall out, boohooing, crying. A man and saying, "Please don't hurt me." Like you just cut me off. You just like you're like a drug to me, and you have cut off my supply.
Yes.
That was so devastatingly heartbreaking to
It
hear
really
from
was.
a
It really
man.
was.
And she knew it too. And so then she's like, but I'm here now, but I'm here now. And he's like, just let me go. Just leave me alone. Just
Right?
let me know. And then she did it again. She spent the night with him and then she did it again. And I don't know. But the book, she wrote the good book. She's on the radio. Everybody's saying,
And
listen
then
to
a
the
picture of them two on the book cover.
cover. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I appreciate the grand gesture. You shouldn't go to him like that though.
No, no.
You should
It's
say,
just
hey,
heartbreaking.
just give me a minute. Just give me a minute.
But it was good to see
Mhm.
sis got herself together. She didn't need no man. She just wanted one though.
And see, isn't that the best situation to be in?
It
I just
is.
want one. I just want one. All right, what do you rate the book?
Let me look and see what did I rate this book. It was a good book.
It was. It was.
I think I had it at a 3. Oh, I gave it a 4.
Oh,
Ooh, I gave it a 4.
that's what I gave it. I gave it a four as well. It was really good. It was really good. I love that the book was not what you thought it was by reading the back and the title.
I
Like,
know.
I judged the title hard. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover. I did.
Yeah,
Somebody's Wife, I thought it was a cheating hoe bag.
yeah. And
Not at all. In a way,
in a way, um, yeah, because Q was sleeping with somebody else's wife, not his own. And yeah.
so, okay, so guys, we are 2 weeks behind. So we're gonna give you a little snippet, little snippet. This is what we're reading right now. This is the challenging book, Drea's pick, An Extraordinary Union. What are your thoughts so far on this book?
Okay, let's just start off by saying it is completely different. A whole different lifetime away from somebody's
Yes.
wife. I don't know. It's it is set obviously in the Civil War, so we know what was the Civil War fighting about. Civil War was fighting about the freedom of slaves,
Yes.
and there's a black woman on the
Yes.
cover of this book, so she's not free. So, um, yeah, it's a different book. So what I think about it so far, I will tell you, as I told Erica at the beginning, I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I knew all this going in. She is a black woman undercover, um, sending information back to help the war efforts. So, and then she runs across someone else who's undercover, a white man who's undercover trying to help the war efforts. And so uh, yeah, there's a lot of language
Yes.
and situations that are very
Yes.
ugly. That
Yes.
are ugly. So I have had to get myself together because
You
I
can get
want to
angry
throw
at
the
this book
book.
real easily. You can get
You
angry
can.
so
I've had to throw
easily.
this book. I wanted to throw the book a couple times, and then I'm like, okay, all right. It's just words. It is just words.
And it's the time period. It's the time period as well. Okay. Is it right? No. No, it's not.
I
But
did.
please remember, if you're going to read this book, it is a historical fiction.
with realistic undertones.
with very
I don't think
realistic
they say the N-word.
undertones.
That's kind of the good part though. Like instead of saying the N-word, they use another derogatory term, but it's not the N-word. They call them darkies. So
I think I've only heard the N word used one time so far in the book, and that was the very, very beginning.
yeah, so
It was the very
it's not
beginning.
yeah, so it's not a
But
constant, you know, kind of thing.
but I will say the romance, the sexual explicitity of it had me dying. And I'm gonna tell you what part had me dying was there's a scene where they're in a carriage and she's lifting up her skirt and the romantic interest, the main male character said he almost passed out when he saw her calf. I was like, is that the time period we're in? We fanning ourselves because we saw the calf. Oh my gosh. Look at that beautiful calf.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
was
I
like,
will tell
okay.
you the truth is I have finished the book. Erica takes too long for me. So I have finished the book and it's funny. It's not intended to be funny, but it's
It is. It is really funny. And she's
it's
right. It's not intended to be funny, but their back and forth is hilarious.
back and forth. It's
It
hilarious.
is absolutely hilarious. So since she finished the book and we are behind, we're just gonna go through the whole book next week and we will have our next book picks and we will choose who won this book challenge. Do you have an idea of who won the book challenge, me or you?
Erica won the book challenge.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna have to read it and see. Because as I'm reading it, I'm thinking you won. I hadn't finished it yet though.
Yeah, you get to it and let me know. I think they're just two completely different books.
They
And I
really
think
are.
the problem with the book that I chose, and I say problem, I mean it's the point of the book, is the time setting. So for me, it is the because this is obviously about the Civil War. They are slaves. There are things that are happening in the background, and it's irritating and very maddening for me, and I don't like it. So, you know,
Yes. Although I will say, if you're a historical buff, please let me know if what they say about Scotland is true.
oh
Because
yeah,
the romantic interest is from Scotland. And he said he ended up in America because England wanted to expand and they took his people and shipped them to America. So I'm like, is that a true part of, is that true? I wonder.
wonder indeed.
Or was that a fictional part of the story? That England and Scotland were kind of at odds. And they were shipping Scottish people to America to take the land.
If I imagine that that's true. If we know what we know about Europe, who has been the hugest confiscator of riches, land, people, and objects, it's likely true. And we do know that there has been a lot of attacking of the Scottish and Irish people. So yeah, well, look, I'll have that answer for you when we come back. That's a very good
Yes.
question.
So,
I didn't even question it because it sounds pretty much on brand.
I was like, that's interesting when he said his reasoning. And it's because he was taken away from his land. I was like, okay. Now I'm curious if about that war. So very interesting book so far. Very, very funny in ways that it probably shouldn't be funny, but it is.
Yes.
But yes, next week we'll finish it out and we'll tell you our April book battle. I'm so excited.
Okay.
So we will see you
Sounds good.
guys next time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us. I told you spring break had us in a hold. Spring break had us in a
Yes.
hold. But we're
Yes.
back.
We're
We're back.
back.
And we'll see you guys next week.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.